I'm tired of you guys dancing on the internet. You're not going to get a lot of us in the cinema by dancing, sincerely. It's almost like we dance more than we even talk about the film itself. So my name is Ebubechukwu Nachi. I am a lawyer in the daytime, and I would normally say I am an unapologetic lover of film and cinema and Nollywood. So nice to meet you. I'm Ebube. Nollywood would be King of Thieves, Ageshikoli. I can't even mention how many times I've watched. It's embarrassing at this point. I always characterize myself by saying when I'm watching movies, I hear the movie before I actually see it. It doesn't take away the fact that I actually listen to the whole album to just get myself going. Literally was the album I was listening to when I was in law school trying to read for my exam. Very weird. Can I remember? Most of it is in Yoruba. It's this hailing that Ageshikoli and his gang of thieves used to say. So he would call Ageshikoli Kon, and I can't even remember what they always say. Ageshikoli Kon Omore Kupo Kurumbe. Hey, thank you very much. Poor sound. If I cannot hear properly, if I can hear echo, or if your voice is faster than your lip and it is not my television or what I'm using, the gadget I'm using to watch it is from the movie. When I can see the shadow of your microphone, I don't understand why I see it. It's tacky to an extent. I don't appreciate it at all. I don't like when you make a movie too long or longer than it should be, and mixing a cocktail of themes in a story. I don't appreciate it. You don't need to have a lot to be exciting. You can just go with one and develop it properly for people like me to enjoy and appreciate. Yes. It's not by money or the number of casts that you put in your film that it will be sweet. Secondly, I'm tired of you guys dancing on the internet. You're not going to get a lot of us in the cinema by dancing, sincerely. It's almost like we dance more than we even talk about the film itself. Can it be two filmmakers? The one that I say positive things to, and the one that I say negative things to. So the one that I say positive things to, Sijobasi, don't stop experimenting. Just let your mind, as you are thinking and you're imagining, don't be afraid to experiment or do the uncomfortable styles of cinematography or tell the uncomfortable stories. A lot of people might not love you. I unashamedly love whatever you put out there. The negative thing I might want to say is I think some filmmakers in the December period should take a break. It's getting too much. Maybe take a break to make the stories much more wholesome for us to enjoy, and don't just overburden us with annual releases. Sometimes biannual release will go a long way when we know that what we are coming to the cinema to see is going to be worth our while. And now the cinema tickets are expensive. The law of diminishing return would play out. Many people will not come to the cinema if they know that what they're coming to see is not what the value of the ticket they just bought. Will I say the first time I went to see Ageshikoli in cinema, actually? The best ever for Nollywood. When I went to see Ageshikoli in cinema, I was in a different world. I didn't want to leave there. Every single frame was just making me happy. It was when I went to see a movie at Silverbird Cinema, ICM. I want to take this moment to say it was a terrible experience. Rats were visiting me as I was in the cinema, and then the chairs were no good, and then the screen was foggy, everything was terrible. Well, yeah, sorry, I say hi, but yes, I used to do that. So my mom would give me money for biscuit and I'll save it because I wanted to go and borrow Olasco production movies, and I used to see their flyers, so we used to take notes of the film we want to watch. Olongwe Ya Ijebu, all those movies, we would be compiling a list to make sure that our 15 naira can reach to borrow one movie tape for like maybe 3 days. Odunlade, if I see him, I know that I'm in for a swell time. Odunlade was the one person I always look forward to see. That was actually the only face I think I cared about. Ronke Oshodi, yes, because she's always going to bring fire to the movies. I think most of the movies I liked were Yoruba movies. Once again, I'm in Lagos, even though my name is like, I love the Yoruba movies a lot. Pete Edochie is the one person I'm very happy to see on my screen. Patience Ozokwo, she makes me happy. She makes me want to be a wicked woman. And yes, I identify with that very much. Eukarya, even though I don't see her as much, I used to be very happy to see her a lot because she was a bad bitch and then she was never going to take nonsense. Yes, so it's faces I like to see. Just a space to not think about the reality of things outside the cinema or how do I sustain it? I would not lie, but I've reduced my cinema visits per month. So at some point I could go 4 times in a month, 5 times in a month. But now, we have been humbled. We go to the cinema at least for now twice a month just for clarity. So clarity upon receiving your monthly salary. So yeah, 2 times in a month, that's how it is. It's not easy, It's been tough for us that love the cinema. They all want to come together at once, bro. Apocalypse 2020. I don't know. It's a movie, but 2020, that's what comes to mind. Yes, it was an apocalypse movie, and I don't think I was looking forward to 2020. And then 2020 happened, and it felt like it was going to be an apocalypse with the COVID. Okay, next one. Scenes, sadness. Maybe when I watch bad movies in the cinema. Let's try another one. Showmax used to be my happy place. Wura. And finally, let me pick a big paper. I feel like great things. Hey, this paper is great. Sex scenes. Stop making your sex scenes sound so wet. I think we should get good choreographers for our sex scenes. When you're kissing and it sounds like you're chewing meat. I don't think that is how I sound. Mommy, sorry. But I don't think that's how I sound when I'm kissing anybody. And then it should sink. Guys, I think you guys know these things. So I know bad people. Hi everyone, I'm Ibibi, and you're watching Keeping Up with the Cinephile with my favorite people. WKMUP.